as a writer, I started very young. I used to read really avidly. I was a very avid reader, and since I was a kid, I wanted to be a writer. But you do know that there are many, many writers in the world. You know that, right? Almost everybody is a writer nowadays. Please say yes or no so that I know that you know what I'm talking about. Do you feel that there's a writer in everyone? Yes, loudly? Okay, right, yeah. But it's not easy to be a writer, to get published, and to get read. So it's actually a very courageous thing to do, because you're actually bringing your imagination out there in front of the world, and you expect people to actually like your book, so which is a pretty courageous thing. But I did it because I grew up reading a lot of Enid Blyton books. I don't know if you're aware of that writer, but I grew up reading British characters and English characters. And when I realized that I wanted to be a writer, I realized that I needed to change my perception of writing. So I needed to write about Indian characters woven into the fabric of our culture. I had to create my old worlds of fiction that Indian readers would resonate with. So in a fierce, competitive world, I knew that I had to make a mark for myself, but keeping Pune and India as my base. I had to be original. So in a lot of my books, I have Maharashtrian characters. I talk about Maharashtrian culture, about vada pav, I talk about, pitla bhakari. All this was actually written about when I wrote 2 books for the US market. So in that sense, what I'm trying to say is, each one of us is born with a certain personality and in a certain milieu, and you have to choose to be that personality and not be a personality someone else wants you to be. So whether it's our academic and professional life, each one of us should find our own uniqueness, whether it's skills, hobbies, sport, whatever it is, and be very creative and intelligent in our use of our local and unique backgrounds. So in other words, don't borrow from the West, try to create your own world from where you are. Because if we bring something of our own local, personal, and traditional in our profession, we can create a niche place in whatever field we choose to take up. As a result, no matter where you stand, India stands within you and with you. So हम जहाँ पे खड़ी रहती है, India वहीं से शुरू हो जाती है.